Are we going to see the more technical side of freestyle better, the more powerful and sort of storm approach that James Carew brings when he rides? And then we're going to go both into the wave riding, backside riding for James Carew as well here at this spot. As you were mentioning, you're a backside rider yourself, Teo. It's a little bit challenging at times.
It is, but like a few hours the wind changed. It's a bit more onshore, so you're almost able to ride the right. Sorry, so it means you can be front side for James. That could be a big advantage too now. And looks like now it's almost a battle of freestyle against big air. Let's see who will take it.
All right, 30 seconds now. So there you can see Gabriel Benetton. He is the rider with the blue lycra, riding the core kite. So keep your eyes on him. 46 knots now out there is what our wind station is saying. Absolutely nuking, exactly what we want to see for a men's final. These guys want it windy, they want it wavy, and guess what? They've got them both. So here we go. James Carew as well will be out there riding the duotone kit. We'll shortly be shooting over to him, but it's systems go now as we hear the buzzer beat. Men's final of the second event stop of the year is James Carew going absolutely to the moon.
Flying so high.
And he lands it.
What a clean landing.
James Carew starting things off early as I hear the crowd also in the corner of my ear. Gabriel Benetton, James Carew going for that back roll. No kite loop there. Plenty of tic-tacs coming down. Loops that kite at the perfect time with a soft landing. Essentially, that's where you want to try and land. You know, a little bit closer to the beach because then the waves have broken. It's a little bit less choppy.
Yeah, it's a flatter part.
Yeah, exactly. Starts to flatten off a little bit. So James Carew there with the first trick coming down. Scores on the doors coming your way very shortly. Gabriel now going for one of his higher freestyle moves as he rides away from that one as well. He'll be happy with that. We haven't actually seen him do much big air style. More going, as we mentioned, at the technical sort of frontside three shove-its. But James Carew back roll with a contra loop board off. Did he loop the kite though? Let's just double check maybe if we get to manage to see that again. But if not, we move on to the other moves that are taking place. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Gabriel try his signature 10-point trick.
Yeah, exactly. I would not even be surprised if he try a quadruple front roll, because actually the shove it, triple front roll shove it in this wind could be tricky, because as soon as you try to shove it, the board can spin and you can lose control on it. But the quadruple front roll, I think he can go for it and he can land it. So in this wind, it's possible. Let's see. That
would be an event to remember. 2 world first in competition landed. As we focus at the moment on Gabriel. Size is at 6.
It is on the 6, yeah. I guess he secured their first score with a back roll at the beginning, but now he's gonna go big, I guess.
So James Carew. Watching Gabriel
front
here.
Roll, triple front roll. No, not landing it.
Yeah, not getting quite the pop that he was hoping for. Very windy conditions out there as James opens up nicely on a good score. The double front roll there from Gabriel is a 7.17. So currently sitting in first place. James has 2 scores to drop, which they now do, as does a second from Gabriel. So now we've got some scores on the boards coming your way. It's James sitting on 15, Gabriel on 11.84. That's made up from a back roll board off and a double front roll. James, however, made up from a contra loop back roll board off, which was that last move we saw him do, and also a front roll tic-tac. 3 tricks each for all of our riders. Another contra loop back roll tic-tac this time for James, just bumping himself up to 15.50. As now you can see on your screen, top left-hand side, the live scores. James now loading up, goes up, back roll. And that won't be an improvement on any of his scores, so we can forget about that one as we will shift focus over to Gabriel. 1, 2, 3.
Landing
yeah, very nice. Yeah. Okay, so interesting to see the score that comes up here, because his double front roll was a 7.17, so it's got to be up in the high 8s.
Yeah, surely.
If he's going around twice and it's 7.17, he's gone around 3 times, successful and clean as well, with a nice bit of height. Good power. You can see here, really committed into the move. Great kite control.
Yeah, that's going to be a very good score for him.
And that's pretty much going to put him a little bit closer to James. Will it put him into first place? That is another question. The other factor that we have to consider is, you know, doing a move like that in these conditions makes it so much harder.
Yeah, especially the wind is very gusty at the moment. To find the right pop also, it's hard, so...
Yeah, good score coming in here for Gabriel. It's knocked out the double front roll for 7.17. It's up in the 9s. 9.18 there for Gabriel Benetton. He's now on a 13.85. So for him, he needs to try and look to improve that back roll board off or tick another family, tick another category. James, on the other hand, has 2 scoring tricks in the high 7s. We've seen him hit higher. He's here on your screen. He'll be jumping left foot forward, which is what he does pretty much most of the time. Huge, big beach breaks now coming in. This is the final on day number 4 for the men. Women still have to go onto the water. TBC when they'll be going on as we watch Gabriel here again. That looked like the double front roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so now focus. Keep your focus on James, because this guy is riding with pure power as he goes up.
He's
Back
go
roll
big.
with a loop.
Missing the boards. Unfortunately for him.
Just falling out the sky there. Gabriel's double front roll there that he scored isn't enough to... Obviously, he's done a triple front roll, hasn't he? So that is the most impressive move that we've seen so far from him.
Now Gabriel has
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, the thing is, he has to go for at least the double front shove it to improve his 4.67, because now, obviously, the triple front roll improve it on the double front roll, so he has to go for another trick to get the second score.
Yeah, we've got about 90 seconds left in this heat as well, so there's not a lot of time now. So Gabriel, as you mentioned perfectly there, he really does need to try and get an improve. If he can get right on the cusp with James here, just about manages to grab his board.
Almost recover in the air, but he lost it at the end.
Yeah, this final minute now is going to be really, really interesting. If one of them can get one more trick, James here has come in.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be switching to the wave part.
Yeah, it's time for the waves now. So,
but both of them are very capable of scoring a lot, big scores on the wave part. So nothing is done yet.
No, not at all. I mean, there's not a lot in it. 1.66 worth of points in between these two riders. You can see there, James. Both riders looking pretty knackered.
It looks like Gabriel is going to stay on the 6 meter.
Yeah, they've got time. They've got a minute to get back out on the water. Gabriel just changing the boards. Maybe doesn't have anything lower than a 6. Good job he didn't lose it, as he said.
Surely. Now it's important to get back upwind because the current pushes so fastly downwind.
No, this is not maybe what James wants. A bit of a problem here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not ideal for James if that is a line tangle when he's trying to redo his lines. Yeah.
Oh, they should have checked it before. That's unfortunate for him. You don't want to lose any second in the final, and this is what's
look at
happening.
that. I mean, I wouldn't want to be a caddy now for James Carew. That is pressure at its finest. Because the buzzer's now gone as well. So the wave, we're underway now with the waves, and he really wants to try and have that kite under his belt as well. Gabriel at the moment hasn't ridden any waves. He'll be looking out the corner of his eye thinking, yep, I like the look of this. Okay, James now. Kite's launched.
You think he went with a tangle in the line? Looks... I don't know. Look like he's not happy with the...
This is interesting now. Let's see. Maybe we can see if there's a tangle or not.
Yeah, to me it looks like there is a tangle. There is.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay, well, this is going to get interesting now. James potentially going back out onto the water with crossed lines. Gabriel doesn't have a trick coming, or sorry, a wave score at the moment. His 13.85 made up of those two scores above. Is there a tangle in those lines? So hard to see in this conditions.
Yeah.
Sure doesn't look like it, but he's still fiddling around, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely, huh?
Yeah, there's definitely something happening there for James. He's not happy in the slightest right as it's going on.
Now Gabriela's time is well positioned, waiting for the right wave.
Yeah, he is. He's in a good position here. James making his way to where he wants to go. Is Gabriel now dropping into the first wave? Okay, so here we go. Eyes on Gabriel. Nice little check turn to start. That's the first turn. Not the nicest of waves. Decides against it. James here. Plenty of D-power on that kite. If James is D-powering a 7, then you know it's windy.
Yeah, I see the line tangle, I believe.
Yeah. So we've got a tangle in the lines now for James, but not phasing him in the slightest, as he gets a nice 2 turns there and times it beautifully with the pocket there.
Still ripping those waves.
Still ripping, as you say, yeah, all the way into the beach, as he is kiting with cross lines, tangled lines. Yeah. Yeah, 100% there's a tangle there.
Yeah. Oh, look at this wave.
Bomb.
Oh, good section right now.
Bang,
Boom.
hits it. Really nice.
Perfect.
You can see looping the kite, going for that next turn. Has the wave run away from him?
Still gonna go till the end. Another turn.
Really nice turn there, yeah.
Oh, he's right above the pier.
This is going to be tight. Okay, so Gabriel Benetton and James Carew still have scores coming your way for waves. We have a 0.73 for Gabriel, but he'll be looking to improve on that for obvious reasons, and it's looking like that last wave of his is going to do so. Still that last wave from James that we saw him ride from top to bottom hasn't dropped yet. That's why there is no score there for the third. As you can see now, James watching on. There is Ayrton Cozzolino going out, I believe, in round to Niccolo, wasn't he? As James now dropping in for his next wave.
Yeah, maybe one good section here. Does he get it? Comebacks on the right.
You see there, both the two waves sort of forming into one as he's really milking this one until the shallows. Lovely little turn there. Somehow just keeps going and gets every last drop of wave as he makes his way back out towards the edge of the competition area. Gabriel now 14.58, James 15.50 with waves to drop. Gabriel now having a really nice score coming his way. Keep your eyes on the score. Keep your eyes on that 0.73. Okay, focus goes again onto James. No score in the change. No change in the score, sorry. James Carew riding with tangled lines after a little bit of a hiccup when he came in to switch from his freestyle gear into his wave gear.
Yeah, imagine that won't put less pressure on your shoulder when this happens. You just arrive changing kite.
If you're his caddy, you're going to get the sack.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Gabriel now locked and loaded.
Okay.
Not one of Gabriel's best waves there. And James here on a really nice one.
A lot of power. One more section.
Beautiful open turn.
I think he's gonna push this wave till the end. Try to
That's
higher
the
the score.
Little fourth turn as now you can see it's starting to get into that messy section where he does go down. Okay, 2 minutes left now, so this is where it's really going to start to get juicy. 2 minutes left to decide our event winner here in Sylt. So much up for grabs. You've got points towards the world ranking at the end of the year. It's the first event of the year for James. Gabriel has been absolutely shredding for quite a while now. He is the only rider to score a perfect 10 in the heat that we saw yesterday. Who deserves it? Who wants it more? Is it going to be Gabriel Benetton looking for his first event win? Or is it going to be James Carew, the comeback king, after his injury in Tarifa just a year ago, exactly a year ago, where he claimed his Big Air World Championship, now looking to get a Sylt event win here, but Gabriel now locked and loaded on this wave.
Yeah, he's super power on the kite and doesn't look that easy. But he's really maximizing that wave till the end.
Okay, look at the score change. Look at the score change now. Gabriel Benetton has gone into first place with a 6.50 wave score. He is now in first place. James Carew with a 3.93. So he sits now behind in second. 2 freestyle tricks, 1 wave trick. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there is another score coming our way for James Carew on one of the waves, and it's looking better than his 3.93. Not validated yet, but it's going to make things incredibly interesting. James Carew needs a 0.93 in addition, and he's going to get it here potentially as he's riding yet another wave.
Oh, that could be a good one. Let's see, can he catch up the right section?
45 seconds remaining. Gabriel Benetton in first, James Carew in second. Keep your eyes on the score. Final moments now in this final. What a final it's been.
Ooh, what
incredible
a turn.
conditions. Big spray
Oh,
from James as he's getting right
out
towards the end. And you can see as well, just at the end there, there's been a change of score. 5.58 from James Carew. Might have just given him the win on one of those previous scores. There are scores coming our way from both riders on those last waves. Do not go anywhere. We need to confirm this before we can announce our event winner. Teo, talk to me about that final. How did you find that? Who's got it for you?
I don't know, it's pretty, I think it's very, very close, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think Gabriel was a lot in control till the end. Maybe James managed to get the right wave, the right scores to take the first place. To me, I think that's James probably gonna make it. But yeah, it looks like it can be very, very close.
I mean, it's incredibly tight. If we look at some of the scores there, you can see Capucine there just keeping Gabriel down, actually, feet on the floor. Like we said, we've had 40 knots, but what an incredible final. That's the great thing about having a mixed format like this, is that we see them both rip on freestyle and also on wave. That's the best wave sort of 10 minutes we've had from any heat today, you know, and maybe at the time of the day with the swell and the time of the tide as well, it just all linked in perfectly. And we are waiting for confirmation. As you can see there, our media team for the GKA waiting patiently. No one knows at the moment who's gone through. The only people that could potentially know are our judges in the judge tower, who are now finalizing the scores. The best wave score that I see currently comes from Gabriel with a 6.50. I do see a 5.58 from James as well, so he's not that too far back. Where Gabriel could struggle is on that 4.67 back roll board off freestyle move. As you mentioned, he really did want that double front roll shove it.
Unfortunately, he didn't manage to get 2 different tricks on the freestyle parts with really high scores. Because obviously the triple front roll went super high in terms of scoring, but yeah, the back roll was just not enough to maybe get enough total score. Look, James looks very happy.
Yeah, I think there is potential there that it could be that guy. Waiting for confirmation still. As Lucas Silla there, our photographer for the GKA, getting that raw emotion from James. Has he won? Sure looks like it, but we haven't had the green light yet.
look like the caddy is still happy that if he's winning, because if
caddy-
not, he's in trouble, big trouble.
Yeah, his job is safe. Yeah, he's still on the
Yeah,
books.
exactly.
Okay, and it's official. James Carew has won here in Sylt. And you can see just how much it means to him after a year out of competition. And not only is James Carew got a smile from ear to ear, the caddy's got a smile from ear to ear.
Yeah.
Ayrton is super chuffed for his good friend, ex-teammate as well. And all that hard work that's gone into that time away from competing, you know, seeing everybody achieve what he wanted to try and achieve in the last year, and all those event wins from the likes of Ayrton and Pedro back in Morocco. You know, James had to sit on the sidelines, completely switched everything off, is what he told us. He said he didn't have anything to do with it. He focused on himself, and focus on yourself is what he has done, because he is the event winner here in Sylt.
Yeah, that was definitely the right strategy. Now he's definitely back in the game. So next stop gonna be very exciting.
Yeah, being able to discard as well that first event of the year and have this one now as an event win.
Well, imagine, probably James gonna discard match 2.
Yeah, Nicola there congratulating James. We're going to try and, I think, maybe if we can get a potential interview with James, but let's just see how we go. Sure is getting a plenty of congratulations as he's getting lifted up now. As he is the winner here in Sylt.
I think we're going to go to the beach podium. Yeah, that's why it was. What is the podium?
Und jetzt kommen wir zu uns, die Finalisten. Der Sieger mit einer großartigen Show. James, your applause, congratulations. What a day. Tell me, how do you feel? Take your breath. No. Ich würde sagen, diese Verschnaufpause nutzen wir nochmal für einen extra lauten Applaus für James Carew.
I'm a big believer in self-belief. All the way leading up to here, for 1 year, all I've been thinking about is this moment right here. I had a pretty big surgery 1 year ago, 2 days ago. So just to be here right now for me is huge. As they say, the scars make the man, and this is all I've been thinking about for 1 year, so dreams come true.
Also nochmal einen riesen Applaus. Wir haben es ja immer wieder gesagt, schwere Verletzung für James Carew. Und er sagt, es war ein Traum für ihn überhaupt hier zu sein, aber ich glaube, jetzt holen wir auch mal die anderen Finalisten zu uns auf die Bühne. Auch die haben einen riesen Applaus verdient. Nikolai Abadje auf Platz 4 aus Bulgarien. Lorenzo Cassati aus Spanien. Und dann fehlt uns nur noch Gabriel Benetton. Der zweite Finalist, der also hier den zweiten Platz belegt hat. Und auch da kommt er, und auch für ihn nochmal einen riesen Applaus. sort you guys up. Yeah, we want to talk to you guys, but we make some pictures first, maybe. So boys, move together for some nice pictures. Und das muss jetzt alles ganz genau sortiert werden. Und damit die Jungs auch richtig lachen und grinsen, würde ich sagen, kommt aus dem Background hier jetzt nochmal von den vom Brandenburger Publikum ein Riesenapplaus für die Top 4, für Nikolai Walter, für Lorenzo Cazzati, für Gabriel Benetton und James Carew. Einen Riesenapplaus nochmal, tolle Bilder, die wir hier sehen. Mit James Carew haben wir schon gesprochen. Und dann wollen wir doch auch nochmal mit dem Zweitplatzierten sprechen. Gabriel, I thought you would be smiling a little bit more after this final. I mean, the second place is amazing, the conditions have been amazing. Tell us a little bit, how did it go for you? How do you feel right now?
Yeah, I feel good. I did a good competition, but at the final the wind got crazy strong. I'm happy with my performance.
Okay, also Riesenapplaus. Auch man hört, glaube ich, so ein bisschen raus. So ganz 100%ig ist die Freude nicht. Before the final, we already measured wind speeds up to 50 knots. Did you have a feeling how windy it was?
I don't even know, but I was on a 6 meter, like super overpowered, something I never seen in my life.
Okay, I believe that, and also the wave size has been pretty amazing.
Yeah, the waves were big. That's it.
Okay, der Junge ist, glaube ich, noch ein bisschen überwältigt. Ich würde sagen, nochmal einen Riesenapplaus für Gabriel Benetton. Gestern mit der 10, heute auch mit fantastischen Sprüngen. Thank you very much. Lorenzo, third place for you. Happy?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, you had some big air time, especially actually once before the final. We've seen you starting in the air time right here upwind and then flying for, I don't know, 150 meters. Tell us a little bit, is it dangerous? Does it feel always completely controlled, or was it a little bit on the edge today?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, when the wind gets super strong, it can get a little bit extreme and dangerous. But yeah, I train every day for this condition, and this is what I love: to strong wind, to fly high. So yeah, this is just my best condition.
Second place, yeah, Riesenapplaus, second place. Wonderful, third place now in kitesurf. Lots to celebrate tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, congratulations once again, Nikolai. It was a bummer, your last jump. It was super nice. You were celebrating them. We did it as well. And it was just a bit too late.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm happy I landed it. Unfortunately, it was a bit out of time, but yeah, had a really good time on the water.
Yeah, you seem to be really happy. So fourth place for you is certainly a success.
Yeah, I'm really happy to get so far. Super happy that we had these crazy conditions to show what strapless kitesurfing is. And yeah, super happy for everyone that's here, everyone that's there, and yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes it's also a matter of technique in the quarterfinal against Anton Cosolino. I guess you did the right thing. You didn't try the most complicated moves. You did it a little bit easy, but you landed your jumps, and that was possibly the reason that you advanced.
Yeah, it was at the end. You know, Ayrton, he's the best in our sport. He's such a legend and such a cool guy. So yeah, it's really special to pass a heat against him, and yeah, just things worked out this time.
Ja, grandiose Show. Also hier haben wir die besten vier. Man muss aber sagen, wir haben jetzt seit 3 Tagen von insgesamt über 50 Teilnehmerinnen und Teilnehmern wirklich eine unglaubliche Show gesehen. Und ich würde sagen, liebes Brandenburger Publikum, jetzt nochmal einen finalen, unglaublich lauten Applaus für alle Teilnehmer und natürlich für unsere Finalisten beim Defender KITE World Cup 2024. Thank you very much. So, die Jungs sind jetzt erstmal entlassen, die können sich umziehen und wir warten natürlich auf Nachrichten, ob das heute noch weitergeht. Aber wir haben es ja schon gehört, selbst für die besten Männer, James Carew, würde ich sagen, eher 90 Kilo Klassik. Ich kann mir fast nicht vorstellen, dass die Damen heute noch aufs Wasser geschickt werden.
Harry soll den auch zeigen. Kannst du mal fragen, ob wir das Bild mal ausmachen? Ja, hat er gehört.
Also offizielle Durchsage seitens der Wettfahrtleitung. In Sachen Damenwettkampf gibt es in 5 Minuten. Und die Jungs, die stehen hier, werden noch ein bisschen gefilmt, sind glücklich, wir sind glücklich. Was für ein Tag. Und ich würde sagen, darunter spielen wir jetzt schon wieder ein bisschen Musik, um diese schöne Stimmung noch ein bisschen zu untermalen.
Sind wir eigentlich gar nicht eingeschätzt? Ich hab's drin. Aber die letzte. Hallo, biete ich dem jetzt noch live drauf oder nicht? Hallo Leute.
You're the manager now? Huh? Let's go!
Okay. Yo, okay. Congratulations to this victory. How do you feel?
Well, I'm still not even sure how I feel. Just being here in this moment, here at this competition for me was already a huge win. I wasn't sure if I fully believed I would take this, but you know that's just how it is. Sometimes you gotta push yourself beyond what you believe.
So what was the best moment for you on this heat?
On this heat, it was a mess. There was no good moments. My bar in the start was crooked. I couldn't really jump, and then at the end, when I picked up my next kite, it was all twisted. So this heat didn't feel good from the beginning.
You have a long history behind this victory. Can you shortly tell us about this?
Yeah, actually 1 year ago, from 2 days ago, I was in the hospital. I just come out of a big surgery, so everybody told me I would not be here. I cannot even count how many people told me that I would not be here right now. And yeah, here I am winning.
So this is a real miracle. How do you celebrate this?
We'll see how we celebrate later.
Please tell me.
No, the celebration will come later. You know, the year's not over. It's time to reflect and reset and get ready for the next one.
So what's the next step?
The next step is the world title. You know, I'm coming for everything this year. I want to get back everything that I lost.
Okay, we keep our fingers crossed. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welt übertragen wird, auf RAN, auf Join, auf der Webseite der GKA Tour. Und dann haben wir natürlich heute noch ein paar Highlights. Wir haben noch das deutsche Team später bei uns auf der Bühne. Wir haben noch eine Signature Hour bei Defender.
Ich darf gerne im On ein bisschen bewegen, die Leute zeigen. Bis drauf.
Die Top-Athleten werden übrigens im Anschluss hier
Zurück auf die Bühne.
bei Defender im Pavillon für
Die
Autogramme
Kartoffeln wären wichtig.
bereitstehen.
Dass man die mitzieht, weißt du?
Wir stehen gerade Leute vom.
Ja, ja, alles gut. Entschuldigung, wir brauchen hier ein bisschen Platz. Entschuldigung. Noch einmal mit auf die Bühne gehen, bitte. Großer. Und ein Gegenschuss über die Schulter vom Australier. Gegenschuss Publikum, weißt du? Ja.
So here we go. We are now wrapping things up here in Sylt, and what an amazing competition. I've been perfectly joined here by Teo, one of the competitors who has thoroughly been with me throughout all the final heats. It's been great, hasn't it?
It was a pleasure. Thanks, man, for having me here. It was really sick commentating with you, and what action we had for the final and mini-final. And it's not done yet, huh? There is the ladies that's going to come.
Yeah, I think the ladies are going to be later on tomorrow or on Sunday, because conditions now absolutely firing. So stay tuned on all the socials. As for today, that is it. The event is over for the men. It's James Carew who takes first place after, as he mentioned, a whole year out. Will he be able to take the world title this year? Plenty more events to wait and see until we find out. Stay tuned, follow our socials. We'll be back with the women's final over the weekend.